Today's society makes it more and more difficult to distinguish the two genders. Even saying there is only two genders is considered toxic now. That's how you know it's gotten really bad. The world is so insane that it thinks it's sane. I will make it clear, there is only a man and a woman, simple as that. Feminism and LGBT, all these movements got created by billionaires who run this world to control the narrative, to play God. If you confuse genders, you destroy families. You create a toxic environment and have more weak slaves that weren't raised in a healthy way. The people that run this world are all pedophiles and Satanists, and Satanism is about turning everything upside down. They want to destroy the harmony, the yin and yang, by making the opposite of nature normal now, through brainwashing. We are so deceived. But there's clear differences between a man and a woman. Spiritually, biologically, and psychologically. They are just harder to notice now in society because everyone isn't in their role. They lowered your testosterone with chemicals that are in the products you consume daily to make you feminine, and they brainwashed the women with feminism to become masculine. And now they have LGBT, which is there to confuse genders even more. It's pure madness. You take out so much power from a person when you get rid of their natural gifts. Let me go over the differences. The masculine is more dominant, more logical, more focused on intelligence and things, while the feminine is more focused on emotions and people. Men are stronger in the physical world, while women are stronger in the spiritual world. The masculine is more focused on control, while the feminine is more focused on faith. Let me explain this. Men want to be a powerful leader, while women want to feel secure. Women have faith in a man that things will be fine because he takes control over dangerous situations. When a man used to go out into the wild, the woman was staying home and all she could do was having faith and pray. That's why women tend more to manifesting and astrology. They are more likely to be spiritual or religious. DNA is like a memory card. All your ancestors' characteristics are inside you, so it will impact your behavior. A man's purpose is freedom, while a woman's purpose is domesticity. A man wants to free himself from his burdens, fears, rules, expectations, everything that locks down his possibilities. That's why masculinity is about progress, evolving, and creating. Everything always has to be new, making the impossible possible. They create buildings and new technologies. They always strive for improvement. A woman, on the other hand, wants to have a big, happy family and everything at her center. She wants to have everything. That's why women consume 80% more than men. Men focus more likely on the survival necessities, and women focus more likely on what looks unique or pretty. That's why women wear more jewelry, because it's shiny and special. You can also see that in the sexual behavior. A woman wants to be filled, while a man frees himself. A man is more focused on the future, while a woman is more focused on the present. A man wants to lead, while a woman wants to follow. Nowadays, feminism brainwashed them to not listen to their husband and that they are oppressed. But following and listening to your boss is fine. Nonsense. I would rather follow someone's lead, who I love and trust. But seems like money is more valuable than love. In the end, they will always follow. It can even be something like the next TikTok trend. A man invents, while a woman consumes. A man tends to be more fearless and better at problem solving. Women, on the other side, are better for wholesome things like love, because they are more emotional and pure. Men have more experience, because they are more brave. They tend to take more risks, and when you take risks you get new outcomes, new experiences. Which also makes them have less fears, because they face the unknown. Men are valued for experience, and women for inexperience. Men tend more to fighting and violence, because they are less agreeable and more aggressive. They want to win and compete. A man tends to talk less, while a woman tends to talk more. A man values honor, while a woman would do anything to succeed. That's why women tend to be more manipulative and seductive. A woman is valued for beauty and gentleness, while a man is valued for strength and competence. The feminine energy is supportive and healing. You can see that in fantasy games, the healer class is always a woman. When you are sick, you wouldn't want a man to help you. You would want a woman who is sweet and nurturing. Women are more likely to be a nurse. That's also why the show Grey's Anatomy is so popular amongst women. They love to be a nurse and take care of someone. Women tend to be more tolerant and forgiving because they have more empathy, and men have stronger morals. They have a more extreme sense of what is right and what is wrong. Combined with the non-agreeableness and sense of honor, they tend to tolerate and forgive less. The feminine energy is also more sexual because the whole body of a woman is attractive and soft, while a man's body is rough and lacks aesthetics. That's why women dominate the sex industry. A man's body is focused on efficiency and work, while a woman's body is focused on love, bond, and nurture. There's differences in the whole body. Our brain and hormones work differently, which create different strengths and weaknesses. Men produce more testosterone, while women produce more estrogen. There's also a lot of other hormone differences that justify the different behaviors and tendencies. But I don't want this to become a scientific video, so I keep it more simple. We are not the same, and we should never ignore it just to get more taxpayers. Women have a menstrual cycle and are physically and mentally weaker. Obviously, God didn't design them for work. Their strengths are at home. They told them lies, so they get more slaves that don't need families and chase after the money they control. Divorce rates are at over 50%. We are definitely doing something wrong. This modern bullshit isn't working. They pay us less, so both husband and wife have to work, while the kid gets indoctrinated by the government. The mother doesn't even have time and energy to raise her own kids. They stay in school with teachers who have mental problems and don't give a shit about the kid because it's not theirs. We work for our own enslavement. All we needed to be happy, we already received in the past. All this advancements don't make us happier. This world just becomes more materialistic and disconnected from nature. Toxic masculinity and misogynist are labels to deceive and make you question your own nature, what you truly are and where you come from. Or conspiracy theorist, you win that title when you expose the truth. Conspiracy theories don't come out of thin air. They have a reason, and so far they all came true. But the media that is corrupt beyond belief will display you as a freak and make fun of you. As long as we follow their money, they control us. LGBT will tell you that genders are a construct. No, they are very real, as you can see. Many things have a masculine pole and a feminine pole, just like there's duality. Moon and sun, black and white, left and right. The elements are masculine and feminine too. Fire and air are masculine, water and earth are feminine. So if your zodiac sign has a masculine element, then you tend to have more masculine traits. Same goes for the other way around. Being a traditional man or woman also doesn't mean that you need to have 100% of your gender's traits. If it's at like 70%, it's fine. You can't have 100%, then you wouldn't have an inner balance. You would lack too much in other areas and not be able to adapt in different situations. I'm out. See you guys in the next one.